For you tonight, Plano ISD is considering closing down several schools.
Yeah, so if you look at this map, it shows you just how big the district is. Each one of these dots is representative of about the 70 schools that are within that district. And pretty soon, that number could change. Our Marvin Hurst is live tonight with the proposed changes after tonight's meeting. Hey, Marvin.
So Doug and Nicole, they're dealing with this whole student population dip that everyone is dealing with. As a matter of fact, Plano ISD dealing with 7,000 students not in seats anymore over the past 12 years, and there's projection for more students to leave this district. As a result, they have a $35 million deficit. So they said that they had to step up and do something about it, and that's when they came up with the recommendation of this committee to examine the entire school systems to see which schools just did not have the population to go forward. So they came up with 2 elementary schools, 2 middle schools. I just walked out of the door to do this live shot. They are still having discussion on that. They're going to vote on that in just a moment. And even when they make that vote, there still may be other schools that could be impacted. And here's what I mean. So let me tell you about Plano ISD. Of course, you know, it's broken down into clusters. There is the east, there is the west, and of course, there's the central. From the east, they are recommending Foreman Elementary School and Armstrong Middle School. Those are the ones that they are recommended to be closed. From the central cluster, they're recommending Davis Elementary School and Carpenter Middle School. As for the West, well, the 70-plus members of this committee who studied those schools is asking for just a little bit more time before they make a recommendation. They say they don't want to do it just for the sake of moving students. Plus, they say that that's the part of Plano where you see growth and affluence. But the schools are still under the microscope. Something is going to be recommended, they believe, from that particular cluster. The impacted students and parents received a letter today which will explain what's going to happen, where's the possibility that they will be going to. They'll get that shift. Trustees saying that this decision tonight that they're set to vote on is tough.
When I say that this topic, this presentation is very difficult to listen to, because the thing is that this presentation brought strong emotions. When the audience listens to the presentation, when everybody in this room listens, administration, everybody who has been a committee has listened to this presentation, it brings strong emotion, and it's a sensitive issue.
According to the board members, they will get a one-time capital saving of over $20 million, but the annual cost for closing these schools, at least these 4 and the possible other ones in the future, $5.2 million will go into the operating budget each year. A final vote on this is scheduled for June, but until then, it looks like the board will have their work cut out. We're live in Plano. Marvin Hurst, CBS News, Texas.